we are not in Georgia anymore, as it would turn out. We have reached the West. In this case, West Texas specifically, where I'm going to be spending the rest of the summer, hopefully chasing snakes for you guys and hopefully getting some awesome videos. So we're going to be rolling into town for our first night of snake hunting tonight. So I will hopefully be seeing you guys in a little bit, and hopefully we are in for an exciting couple of months. All right, everyone, we are out here for our first night of herping in West Texas for the summer. It's a very windy area, so hopefully you'll be able to hear me okay throughout the course of these videos. But basically, I'm going to hop right into it. What we do out here is we walk back and forth looking at these rock cuts like this one here and just wait for snakes to come out of cracks and start crossing and crawling around. I'll go more in depth about that if you're not familiar with it over the course of the summer. But for now, we're just going to hop straight into it and hopefully we'll find some snakes. First find of the night is not a snake, but a big, beautiful tarantula. Look at this thing. This is one of the many awesome random invertebrates you can find while walking around in West Texas at night. All right, guys, it's been really slow so far, and this is probably the coolest thing we have seen. A couple of sleeping lizards in the trees and some bugs, and this little guy. This is a short-line skink. I think it's the common name. Plestiodon tetragrammus is the scientific name. I think the common name is short-line skink, but you can see they're pretty much monocolored, but they do have that little bitty line that goes from the back of the eye to up to about the first part of the leg. He's got a recently broken off tail. You can see that little nub right there, and it's starting to grow back. Strangely enough, tonight is looking like a very lizardy night. This is our next herp of the night, a little invasive Mediterranean gecko. These guys are pretty common in West Texas, especially around What are you doing, dude? You're not... He's got me. Anyways, these guys are pretty common in West Texas, especially around structures and towns. We're just outside of the town right now, so it makes sense these guys are pretty common on this cut. Here's another little Mediterranean gecko eating a moth. Come on, phone. There we go. We got some real pranksters out here in West Texas. That is a fake lizard. Nice, our second snake of the night. Unfortunately, the first one got away. It was a Trans-Pecos black-headed snake, which is actually a really good find. But Steven just spotted this little blind snake crawling around in the grass. Let's see, actually, let's just see what he does. There's a lot of ants right here, and these guys eat ant larvae. I think they might even eat ants, but... really weird diets for such a weird... Oh, he's getting attacked. Such a weird snake to have. Just kind of makes sense they'd eat something as weird as ants. But anyways, let me get you guys a better look at this guy real quick, and then we're going to let him go. All right, buddy, stay out of the road. It feels so good out here, and we have only seen 2 snakes, that being one of them. But we moved around a little bit. We moved to an area that feels a little bit better, in my opinion. There's some insanely beautiful cloud cover rolling in. You can see the moon's pretty big, but hopefully the cloud cover will block out the moon and it'll make it a little more humid, and maybe we'll find some more snakes. Or unfortunately, a lot of times, West Texas herping can be a little bit slow like this, but if you persist and kind of keep at it, hopefully we will be rewarded. All right, guys, it is now 12:30 at night. I just figured I'd update you with the time and everything. We're still sitting at 2 snakes, the blackhead snake that got away, and then the blind snake. A very slow night so far. All right, guys, well, it looks like the night is winding down. It is almost 4 in the morning. Everyone else has gone to bed, and I'm out here hitting a couple more cuts, just hoping to get some last-minute action here. But it's looking like tonight was just an off night. Stuff was not really moving tonight, which unfortunately a lot of times seems to be the case. But what I'm going to do is keep herping for a little bit longer, and if I see anything, I will keep you guys updated. And if not, I will see you guys tomorrow, where we will probably be going to a slightly different area, And hopefully we'll have better luck tomorrow. So I will see you guys then. Hopefully sooner, but most likely tomorrow. Good morning, everyone. It is the next day, and we have just started our long drive, longish, about an hour and a half, to the town where we're going to be staying for the summer from where we stayed last night. And this guy was in the road. Whoa! Whoa! Come here, buddy. That is a Texas horn lizard. Look at that. What an animal. God, I love him so much. Anyways, we're going to make sure this guy gets across the road safely and keep driving. Maybe we'll see some other stuff. Guessing this is some sort of defense mechanism to make himself look bigger. It's working. He looks pretty big, not gonna lie. I mean, he's a pretty big lizard to begin with, but when he's puffed up like that, it makes him look a little more intimidating. Anyways, first Texas horn lizard of the year. Love to see it. All right, buddy, stay out of the road. Going into the, there you go. All right, let's see if there's anything else out. What is up, everyone? Hopefully you can hear me all right. It is the next night, and we are out here getting ready to do some cut shining. It's a little windy right now, so I'm not going to do too much of an intro, but hopefully we'll be able to turn up some cool stuff today. I will keep you guys updated. That moon is pretty big, and it's only going to get bigger over the next couple days, so hopefully that will not be too much of an issue. There's our first snake of the night. Nice little western diamondback rattlesnake hanging out right here. First one of these for the year. He came out of this big jumble of rocks right here, and I guess it's headed out to look for food for the night or look for a mate. Anyways, these are generally the most common rattlesnake species we have here in West Texas. He's getting a little bit jumpy with me, so I'm gonna have to be careful. Small snake, only about maybe 2 feet long, but first Aatrox of the summer. Always nice to see. I'm gonna get a couple quick cell phone photos of this guy and keep hiking. Hopefully this will not be our only snake of the night. He is grumpy with me, so I'm gonna leave him alone and keep hiking, see if I can turn up anything else. Cool looking millipede, bright yellow. These guys can get huge out here. This one's only about the length of my finger, but really nice color on him. Steven found a long-nosed snake, second snake of the night. He is nice. Really pretty little kind of tricolor looking lizard eating snakes. But night snake. What the heck? I got that on film. That was neat. That's 3 snakes, as Steven just said, right after dark. Hopefully we've got a decent night ahead of us. We're gonna get a couple quick photos of these guys and let them go. So Steven spotted the long nose out on the crawl, and I walked over to see it, and while I was getting footage, he flipped the little thing on the ground next to it, and there was that night snake under it. Both really common snakes. Good stuff. Little Great Plains rat snake. First one of these guys we've seen in Texas this year. Well, there is our next snake of the night. Steven spotted in this little Great Plains rat snake off the cut. These are one of 3 species of rat snake that we have here in West Texas. Probably the most common of the 3 in most areas. Looks like the common snakes are moving pretty hard tonight, so hopefully that means some of the rare stuff will be out too. We're going to photograph this guy and let him go. Our next snake of the night. It's another little night snake, second night snake of the night. This one's a lot smaller than the first one, but just hanging out on the cut.
He doing his little night snake. Throw that.
All right, guys, next snake of the night, Ryan and I were headed out to another series of cuts, and we found this little black-headed snake on the road. This is a plains black-headed snake. We've seen a couple of these guys this year in Kansas, but kind of cool to see them this far away in West Texas and still be the same species of Tantilla. But pretty common. We see these guys pretty regularly out here, so we're just going to let him go and keep cruising out to the next series of cuts, and maybe we'll see some more stuff. All right, guys, check this out. This is a nice looking big ol' Big Bend blotch centipede, also known as the Big Bend tiger centipede. These guys are pretty common sight running around on the cuts out here, but this is the first one that we've gotten a good look at this year. So we're just gonna let this guy keep crawling around and see if we can turn up any snakes. It's getting pretty late, but we came out and switched locations, found that little tantilla on the way, and this is the first thing we've seen shining cuts so far, so hopefully we'll get some snakes here soon. Alright guys, we are headed back home for the night. It ended up actually being a pretty decent night for numbers. We didn't see anything crazy, but it was definitely more eventful than last night was. This will probably wrap it up for the first Texas episode of the year. It was definitely a little bit basic. We didn't see anything crazy, like I said, but it's always nice to get back out here, and hopefully things will only get better from here. So stay tuned if you're enjoying these Texas videos, and I will see you guys in the next episode.